Hello everyone, this is Val from Val's Craft Creations, and today I am bringing you a tutorial for my Kreativ Paper Artisan Design Team project. I'm gonna be making, it's kind of a journal, but I'm experimenting with the spine. I'm gonna be making an accordion kind of spine. I haven't tried that before. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we're gonna try. If it don't work, I will do something else. But for my pages, I'm gonna be using this index cards that I found at Walmart. They are 5 by 8 inches, and I'm just gonna cover them with the paper from the collection. Let me get the paper here. So I already cut it to size, but it's a beautiful, beautiful collection. I didn't print all the papers that comes with the collection because I only gonna have like 15 pages. I'm gonna use 15 in this card, and I'm gonna decorate them back and in the back and front. So it's gonna be like 30 pages, counting the back and the front. But it's a beautiful collection. The name of this collection is let me see on my Vintage Valentine, and it was created by Karin Vilanova, which is the digital curator at Kreativ Paper Artisan. So and this collection, as always, have your journaling papers and decorative paper. It also brings tags, pockets, envelope with the journaling card. This one's brought this like stamps, like the mailing stamps, and I've been cutting them and using them on different projects, and that's very nice. It brings ATCs that you can use as journaling cards, tags. So it's a very, very complete collection. And I also did some embellishment that I'm gonna be using on my pages. Like on this one, I use one of the stamps, like the mailing stamp from the collection, and this one too. So this I'm gonna put to the side right now. This may be this tutorial may have 2 parts, depending on how long it takes for me to construct the base for my project. I also want to incorporate these 2 envelopes. Maybe I may add more. There are 5 by 7 envelopes, and I may incorporate them somehow on my project. I also had these 2 papers that I found from Hobby Lobby that I have here on my stash, and I want to incorporate them too on this project. But that's what I'm gonna be using as my pages. Let me get them here. So it's gonna be my index cards, and for the cover, I just glue 2 index card together to make it more sturdy. But that's my plan. I'm gonna do like an accordion spine thing. I don't know if it's gonna stay open or closed. I don't know. I'm just gonna try something new. And for this paper, I'm just using a 12 by 12 paper that I have from a paper pad. And I cut this 4 inches wide by 12 inches long. So this was my paper, my 12 by 12 paper, and you get 3 of this with 1 12 by 12. And what I did was I scored my accordion lines every inch. So 1, 2, 3 every inch. I score a line, and I did this accordion type of paper. And I'm gonna connect these 3 together, and this mounts here from my accordion is where my pages are gonna be glued down together. So let's see how this works. I don't know yet. We're gonna try. I think I'm gonna need more than 15 how do you call this? My goodness. index card. I don't know yet. I just gonna start constructing my base, and then maybe on the second part I will decorate them, or maybe after I do this part I may do a flip through of the completed project. So let's just start with this. I'm gonna put my papers and the other embellishment to the side, and we're gonna start by constructing our base. And let me grab my glue, and I'm gonna be using my crafter's pick glue from Eileen's. I get this, I'm sorry, this is from AP's, and I get this at Hobby Lobby for $5.49. It's my favorite glue. You can glue anything with this glue, and it will, you know, it will glue very good. So let's get started. I also find this trim ribbon at Hobby Lobby's Hearts. I'm sorry, at Dollar Tree. It's laced like hearts, and there are 3 different ones. They look the same, but they're different. 3 different designs. So I may use this on the edges of my pages. So I don't know, I grabbed some laces and trims, and I also did these 2 mini drink catchers, and I'm gonna use one of these on the cover of my we can say journal. So this is gonna be on my cover. I want to try to make my cover as romantic as possible, like shabby chic, using lace and stuff. So but this is the focus point that I want to use on my cover. I don't know how that is gonna work, but I created this mini drink catcher thinking about using this on my cover for this project. So let's see how all this gonna work. So the first thing we're gonna do is connect my 3 pieces together, and this is gonna be my accordion spine. I don't know if they're gonna stay together or it's gonna be opening as an accordion. I haven't tried it yet. I saw this idea on Pinterest, and I had never tried this before. So let's see how this is gonna work. So this is gonna be my middle piece, and you have to make sure that when you are connecting your pieces, the end of one of your pieces is gonna be going up, and the other from the middle is gonna go down, and you're gonna connect that there the same way on the other side. So let's connect this here. Let me see if I didn't break my glue. Yeah, I opened it too much, but it's fine. So let's connect my 3 pieces. And then we're gonna be connecting our pages to this. And probably on the second video, if I not divide this one, probably it's gonna be decorating, you know, the project. So make sure that you don't go all the way to the crease. You have to be able to open and close this. So that's fine. And now we're gonna connect this one. So let's see how this works. It's the first time that I'm trying this accordion spine. So I don't know if it's gonna look like it's gonna open like this, or when I put all my pages together, it may look different. I really don't I really don't know. But we are experimenting while we do this project. So this is how it's gonna look, your spine. And I'm gonna be connecting my pieces on the white side, so this side will be outside. But let's see how this is gonna work. So let me put these 2 pieces to the side as my covers. And I want this to go up, so let me just change the direction of my accordion here. because I want these two end pieces to be up like this, the end of my accordion. These pieces here, I want them facing up. So let's get started. I think I'm gonna need 30 of this in this card. I took out 15, but thinking about it, it's gonna be, let me get some more out. Because this is my idea. We're gonna connect, like one is gonna, this one is gonna be for the cover. It's gonna attach here. And then the other cover back here. And then you have to connect all your other pages. I think I have two here, like this. And each of this mount, you're gonna glue this down together. So we're gonna do one on camera, and I'm gonna turn, pause the tutorial, and I'm gonna end all this. And then I come back and we will continue, because I don't want to do all this in front of the camera and, take too long. So let's add glue to this. And like I told you, this is the first time that I'm trying this way to attach my pages to my journal. I'm pretty sure there's other people that have made this, because like I told you, I found this idea on Pinterest. Just gonna put a little bit of glue on this here, but not on the other side, because this one, so I have to make sure I should have marked my pages and see where the middle was. So I'm just gonna eyeball it here. I know that's why I'm gonna glue this one down so you can see, and then I'm gonna do this off camera, because I know it's gonna take long to glue all them down, and I don't want to take your time, but it's just to give you the idea on how we're gonna work this out. So I'm gluing that down, and then let me connect my other making sure that they are even. And that's your first page. You see, so it's gonna stay closed like this, okay? Because I didn't know if it was gonna stay closed or it was gonna be like an accordion open. So, but it's gonna stay closed. That's good. So this is my first page. Then my second page go here. My third one. So we're gonna have 15 pages going this way, and this is how it's gonna look on the spine, like that. Okay. So I gonna continue gluing my pages, and I will come back. So I'm almost done gluing my pages to my accordion spine, but I wanted to record the last 1, 2, 3, 4 pages, well, 3 on the cover, so you can see more of the process. But this is how it looks so far. You see it's an accordion spine, but it stays closed. You see how cool? Look, let me show you. I want to be careful because my page is still drying, and I don't want to mess it up, but that's the way the accordion spine is gonna look when we're done. You see some of my pages still not dry completely, and I added this envelope to this first page, but what I did, this envelope was 5 1/4 by 7 1/4, and I just cut it at 5 by 7 because I want this side here to be open, and this I'm gonna cover with paper, so part of this here is gonna be closed, so my envelope is gonna be open up to here, and I wanted, the opening on this side. So I'm gonna add the other envelope here at the end, and my cover of the journal is gonna be attached to this last flap here. So let me show you how I have been connecting the pages. I know I showed you the first one, but I wanted to show you the last three. Let me put this to the side. This is my cover. That's my other cover. I have it here somewhere. I don't know where I put it, but maybe I use it. I don't know, but I will make another cover. I don't know where. I think it went down the floor, but this is how I'm making this. So I have this flap here. I'm gonna put the glue on this one because it's already more difficult to do it the way that I show you when I started adding the pages. So this is easier. You're gonna put your index card on this flap here where you add the glue, and you're gonna try, it don't have to be perfect, but try to be even, you know, with the previous page, and just glue it down there. And when you bring your index card to the back, it's already attached to your accordion spine, making sure they're even before my glue dries. Have to move it a little bit up. There, that's fine. And you see your accordion, this part is glued to your index card. You're gonna bring it back and you're gonna add glue to the whole piece, the flap here and your index card. And then you're gonna connect your other index card on top of this one, and that will create your page, the back of, you know, the back page of your, well, or your page, the back side of your page, I should say. I really like how this accordion thing look, spine. You don't have to use index card. I'm using them because I wanted to use something different on this project, but you can use, depending on the size that you want your journal, you can use cardstock and like the 8.5 by 11 size, and just fold it in half, and then you can glue the part that is open to your flaps here, and that will create your page. So you don't have to use index card, but if you have index card at home and you don't know what to use them for, well, this is a good idea. And index card come in different sizes, so you can make this journal any size you want. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it there to dry and keep doing the same thing with the other two that I had left. So I'm gonna put glue on this side of my flap, my accordion flap. And your index card is always gonna go to the right. Don't glue it like this. It has to go to the right, right there. And make sure that it's even with your other pages. And then you glue the other one on top. So it's a long process, but it's a different way to do a journal without sewing anything, your signatures or anything. And it don't have to be this big. You can make it less pages, smaller than this one. This one is gonna be 8 by 5. That's gonna be the size of my journal. And make sure that everything is glued together and the pages are even. I'm just gonna leave it to dry. We have one more, and then I don't know what I did with my other cover. For the cover, you're gonna glue two together, and then do I have two here? Yeah, you're gonna glue two together, and then you're gonna need one extra one, so it's gonna be 3 for the cover to connect the cover to your spine, and that will make it more sturdy and strong. If you use cardstock, you know, or your like paper, decorative paper, well, then you don't have to do all this process of, you know, now decorating your pages. But since I'm gonna use this kit, that's the way I'm gonna do it. And I forgot to tell you, you can get a discount of 35% off. Let me see, just a second. Do it down. So you can get 35% off this kit. I'm gonna leave discount code on the description box. And don't forget there's more ladies on, I think now we added 2 more ladies to the design team. So I think we are 6 total plus Karin, 7 people, you know, making projects. I'm gonna leave their channels below, the links to their channels below, so you can visit them and support the other team members, and you can see their projects, and you know, if you can support all of us, will be really appreciated. There's a lot of talented ladies on this design team, and each of us has, you know, different ideas and come up with different projects. And you can learn a lot from, you know, other people, talented crafters. Okay, just making sure. And I'm gonna connect my other envelope here to this page. So I'm gonna add glue to this flap here. This envelope is optional. I just wanted to have some extra pocket, and I wanted to add more envelopes, but I just decided to go with 2. But you know, if you want to add more envelopes, then you have to add it in between your pages. Try to be as even as possible with the bottom and the top. And then I'm gonna connect my covers, but let me glue these 2 together because I don't know where my other one. My cat just came to my desk while I was working, and I am pretty sure she dropped my other cover on the floor, and I didn't notice it. If no, but that's fine. I will glue this one down real quick. And I'm using the white side of my index card to be, you know, my pages, because I don't want the lines, just in case a paper is shorter than my index card. There's a couple that are shorter. I don't want the lines to be showing. That's why I'm using as my page the white side. So let's attach the cover. So it's the same process. It's gonna add glue to this flap here. And let's add glue. It's very easy, it's just time consuming. Depending on the pages, if you do something smaller, it would take less time. But it's really nice to do. I always looking for different ideas on how to do the spines, because you know I have a couple of tutorial where I did the Japanese stitch. I also have half open spines. I had different tutorials, and I always looking for new ideas on how to do the spine for my journals. It don't always has to be sewing signatures to your spine, or you know, the regular journal style. Okay, so this is my cover. So my cover now is gonna have 3 of the index card. Making sure that everything is aligned and good. Just gonna clean some of the glue. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. And after I'm done gluing this cover, our base for this project is ready. We just need to decorate it. Pretty sure you can do this with playing cards, with cardstock, index card, whatever you have at home. You have to glue things, you know, 2 things together, and that will create your pages. Making sure that everything is even. This glue dries real fast, so I have to be careful that everything is aligned. And I don't want to pull it too much, but this is your accordion spine, because I see here some of my pages still drying, but look how cool is that. You get your accordion spine. I'm guessing that if your journal get kind of chubby with a lot of stuff that you add, that will span, right? And make it more roomy. That's my guess. Make sure that I didn't glue any pages together. Before the glue dries completely. I really love this. Look how cool is this. It's real nice. So that's the accordion spine. Look, expandable. And now I am gonna start decorating my journal. I may start some of the pages here, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna start decorating here on camera, and then I will go continue, you know, off camera, because, you know, I have to glue pages for cover 30 pages. So I don't think that you wanna be here all day. So let me see what I wanna use on my cover. I want something maybe simple. Since I want to use lace, I want to use this. So I was thinking to use one of these on my cover. Let me see what color do I want. I kind of like this pinkish color. And I was thinking, let me see where my lace is. So this is a Valentine vintage journal, so I was thinking to do something like that there. Use some lace. Of course, I'm gonna cut it off, but and then add this, and then my trim. This is just an idea. I don't know if I'm gonna go with this. Something like that, and you know, that's my idea. I don't know yet. I know I want this on the cover, but maybe more muted. Maybe this one. This one is shorter. This is gonna go inside, but just something maybe lighter than that pink. Let's see. I had this peachy color. I already distressed the edges of all my pages, and I used let me give you the color that I use. Ground espresso, my archival ink. My distress ink from archival is ground espresso. So I distress all my edges using that one. I think I like the pinky, this one. Let me see one of these ones. No, kind of like this one on the top and on the back. This one says follow your heart right there. Follow your heart. And I may add some bling. I think I'm gonna go with this composition for the cover, but I'm gonna do the cover last. So these two are gonna go on the cover. And then inside of my cover, no, I think I'm gonna go with, where's the other one? With these two. So this one will go here. Yeah, this is gonna be the inside of my cover. And then this one will go on the other one on the back. Look how pretty, oh my goodness. So, okay, so these two pages are gonna go on the cover. And what I'm gonna do, I may do this off camera. I'm just gonna decorate my envelope and then the other pages. And I will come back. Let's do one together. Gonna leave the envelope for the end later. I will add the envelope too. Let's do a couple of pages. I want this one that's more colorful to be in the middle. So let's go with this two here. So this one will go here. And this is what you're gonna do. You're just gonna decorate the whole book or journal, you know, your pages. But if you're using any paper from a paper pad, like your paper pad or the cardstock size, 8.5 by 11 is the size of the copy paper, then you don't have to do this step of decorating all your pages. You can just use whatever you have, but we are gonna decorate each page. And then this one, just these two, I'm gonna separate. Like this one is gonna go here. Let me add that because it will go more with the wait, let me see, with the one that I'm gonna use inside. Let me get it here. You see, they kind of go together. I like that. So I'm gonna go on the back real quick. This is my cover. And then here, this one will go there. This one will go here. I'm really excited about this project. It's something different. I like the idea of the accordion spine. It's something that, you know, if I add a lot of stuff to my journal, it looks like it's gonna expand. It's gonna grow with my pages, you know, the spine. So that's a good idea. You can even do the spine. I did like half open spine, like some of the spine is open. But now thinking you can do the same side of your journal and cover the whole thing, the whole spine. That's another idea that you can do with this. Like instead of having this open here and this open here, you will use the accordion spine. You will cover the whole thing. That's another way that you can do that too. Just making sure. I might try that next time. Cover the whole spine instead of just 4 inches. Remember, this is 8 inches long, so I cover only 4 inches of my spine. So I have 2 inches here and 2 inches here that are not covered, but you can cover the whole thing, now that I'm thinking of. But I like the open, you know, kind of some parts open. And then for this envelope, I was thinking, can I use this on this side, and then on the other side I'm gonna use avocado dye paper to cover it, and that way you will have like writing space. But I think I may put this here and then this one on this side, because that way you will have more like cushion to write on instead of writing on this side. See, because the journal is just started there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And let's do the avocado dye paper here. And I don't know if I should use glue stick for this paper. This is just copy paper that I dye with my, no, this was this thing, I think it is. I'm sure that I put enough glue. And I'm using my DIY Craft Industrial Strength Glue Stick from Haynes. I get this at Walmart. It's real good. I love it. Make sure that my paper is glued. And then on this side, I'm just gonna use just the, do I want to use, let's use the stick. Because this is like copy paper, it's not that heavy. I'm being generous with my glue. Let me see. I think I'm gonna use this one. This one in the front. And then the other one on the envelope in the back. This paper is not from the collection. I don't know. I got this on a Happy Mail. So I just want to incorporate it here. But this one is not from this collection. It's the same with this one. That one is from Hobby Lobby, and this one I just received it on a Happy Mail. But it's pretty, it's Valentine, so I want to use it here. So pretty. So I'm just gonna continue decorating all my pages, and then I will decorate with the lace and all that stuff. My pages, make sure that we need to reinforce some of my pages, but that's the way I'm gonna be working on this. I'm just gonna decorate all the pages. I'm gonna organize my paper because some of these papers have line that you can write on. This one you can journal on. It's clear one. And then I have some with space that you can journal. You see this one has line. So I'm gonna organize my paper and I'm gonna cover the rest of my page. I'm probably gonna come back and do the a couple on camera again, and let's see depending on how long. I don't want this tutorial to be too long. You get the idea of what I'm doing. You know, the base is the most important thing, and then you just decorate it the way that you want. So I will see you in a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm back. I decorated my project, and let me tell you, I really love how my dream catcher looks on the top of my project. I was gonna put this like in the center, but then I like it better like on the corner. So that's what I did. I put it more to the corner, and I think it's got a corner. I don't know how it's called, but and I ended up using this one that say on your story, since I'm gonna be writing here, or if I get this away, the person who will get this, you know, had to own their own story. So but I was trying to prove my theory that this will expand while you add more stuff. So let me show you what I did. And look, it really expand. I try to make it as bulky as possible, like here in the middle and in the like on this side and this side. So let me show you what I did. So I decorated, this is, you know, the cover. I added some these pearls, these hearts, some trim and lace, you know, this trim here, the heart trim. I did this corner pocket here with one of the ATC from the kit. And I tried to make this side kind of bulky using some of the trim. So I added trim and some of the embellishments like on the left side of my journal to try and see if it really expand, if your journal will grow with you. You know what I mean? I did this embellishment, and I tried to add more to the center, to the part here of my journal, and see if that will make it more bulky and see if it will grow. I'm gonna have a live on Tuesday. It's gonna be 7 Central on Kreativ on Karin page, the created my goodness, Kreativ Paper Artisan group. I'm gonna be doing a live where I'm gonna be making this embellishment. It's Valentine embellishment, and I already have a tutorial where I did these clusters tags. So I put it here to this side, you know, to make it bulky. I added here this cherub or angel here as a tuck spot. Pocket, and then more trim. This paper is really pretty, romantic, vintage, and more of this trim here to make this side bulky. You know, I'm experimenting. Here is a mini journaling card, and there's a mini journaling card here on this envelope, if I can get it out. There, sorry. And this came on the paper kit. Maybe I need to cut that a little bit down. So I added, you know, more of the decoration. There's another, this is another of the Valentine cluster embellishment that I did. I'm gonna try, you know, to recreate all these embellishments on the live on Tuesday. More of the trim, journaling space. I added, in some of the pages, I added this avocado dye paper so I can have more journaling space. I added this belly band here with this cute ATC. Here is another embellishment of the Valentine embellishment that I did using cupcake liner, mini cupcake liners. And I added this journaling card there. I did it like a tuck spot. Same at the other side. I added this came on the paper kit, and I did another tuck spot on the back. And I added more stuff here, and this is what I want to show you. This is another one of the clusters that I did tag, and I attach it with this bulky safety pin. And as you see here, you can see that your journal will really expand with whatever you put on this side. Some of the pages are not expanded because I don't have anything put in between them. But look, you can even add that bulky safety pin and your journal will expand, you know, while you put more stuff on it. So it's this accordion spine I really love. Is something new that I had never tried before. Maybe next time, I don't know if I'm gonna use cardstock. As you can see here, some of the cardstock is cracking. But I don't mind because it gives a vintage look, and that's the look I'm going. But next time I will try to do something different here. But I really, really love this expanding accordion spine. So even with that bulky tag here, with the look, it have the safety pin, it have this cloth pin metal here, and it also had this dangle here. All this make it bulky, and you still have, you know, it won't look bad on the spine. So what I did, just did holes with my hole puncher and added a safety pin because I wanted to make it, you know, very bulky. And it works. I really like it. There's another envelope with a ATC. I put some avocado dye paper in the back, so you have more journaling space. There's a tag. I love this vintage paper. The trim, like I told you, is from Dollar Tree, this hard trim. Another embellishment cluster that I did. And I added here on the top and on this side to make it more bulky. So my goal, as you can see, and I can say my goal was to make this side bulkier than the other side to see this will span, and it did. On the back, I just added lace on top of the page, the paper from the kit, and I added the trim, the hard trim. I did the same thing here. Let me pull this up. I added the lace on top of the paper, and I added all this bling here to make it more like shabby chic romantic. I don't know if it look that way, but I really love how this project turns out. Let me show you closer. The drink catcher, and it says own your story. Then on the top you can see the embellishment peeking out of the journal. Here on the bottom you can see some of that tag. So I really love how this look. My tag moved. Let me put it to the side again. Right there. And I want this to go like this to the side. You see how pretty it looks with that the tag on the side there. It's like a dangle, and it's from the tag. So this is it for this project. I hope that you like this project. I really enjoy it. That you let me know if you try this accordion spine, and if you need me to do another project just to show you how I did, you know, from start to finish, making just the accordion spine, let me a comment below so we can do another project using the accordion spine. You can see how it will span, and I really love my spine. This is the first time I tried this spine. I really love it. The name of this beautiful paper kit is Vintage Valentine, and you can find it on the Etsy store from Kreativ Paper Artisan. And she's so kind that she's giving out 35% off from the kit. So this is it for my project for this month. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment below. I really love when you leave comments. I know you guys leave me a lot of comments on the Facebook group, Facebook page, but if you can leave me all those comments also here on my YouTube channel, I will really, really, really be very happy, because that way YouTube knows that you're enjoying my tutorials, and it will recommend my tutorial to other people. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can receive notification every time that I upload a video to YouTube. So thank you for watching, everyone. Happy crafting.